Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome back. And today our goal is to that you can be able to read an advertisement and identify its type of persuasive appeals. So yesterday, you can see here that I gave you some notes here on the Ed puzzle, and then I went over the definitions in Quizlet Match, and then you were supposed to work on them in Quizlet Learn. That's what those notes are about persuasive appeals. So in Quizlet Learn, so that's that same 40 points. If you didn't do it yesterday, you can finish it today. There's plenty of time to do that. So click there or click on the pipe, and you're just going to skip personalization. Don't worry about it. We just want to skip personalization. So, to convince someone of something, what does that mean? Is that contrast, evidence, appeal, or persuade? So, when I'm trying to convince you of something, I'm persuading you, right? You want to persuade me, I want to persuade you. To be attractive or interesting, is that appeal, persuade, logos, or hyperbole? In this case, this is sex appeal, right? All these people are wearing underwear for Calvin Klein. They're showing off their sex appeal. That's appeal. So, persuasive appeals here are how we convince another person by using ethos, which is an appeal to authority, pathos, which is an appeal to emotion, or logos, appeal to logic or reason. This picture shows you how the three different things might be connected, right? So whether we use ethos, which is we trust someone who's an authority, someone that you might trust as Miss Hollick to teach you US history. You might trust me to teach you literature and English. Logos would be how logical it is. Does it make sense? Is it reasonable? Pathos is our emotions, really what's moving us, right? So those are our persuasive appeals. Okay. And we're going to be going and talking more about those persuasive appeals. We're going to be looking at these three things from your notes: ethos, pathos, and logos. Now, these are your notes from yesterday. Let me show you what they look like. Um, they started off here. And we gave you, I gave you those definitions, and then under ethos, pathos, and logos, I gave you this thing's not supposed to be in the way, but I gave you uh, these things underneath there. They're in your Quizlet set. Authority, testimony, anecdote, quote, and allusion are types of ethos, an authority, uh, someone that we trust, like a respected person, okay, or a respected story. Pathos then is our emotions. Word choice changes that. You know, how we talk about things, how we say things, can make people feel angry or sad or scared or laugh. You know, haha, that's kind of funny. Um, or logos is our reason and logic. We look at evidence, a lot of scientific things, data, special big words, jargon. In contrast or juxtaposition, putting two things side by side to tell me what's the difference between those two things. Okay, so those are our notes from yesterday, and you can access those as well. Let's go back to our Mario board. So those notes are here. You can click here on the little mushroom for those notes. And you've clicked here, hopefully, for the Ed puzzle, which is what you're watching right now. Then we're going to click here for the Kahoot for the 45 points for today. Once you click on that Kahoot, you're going to enter your name in. Please enter your full name so that I can give you points. If you don't put your name in, I don't know who to give points to, right? Now, I took the timer off, so don't feel like you got to be rushed. But I do want you to think through Is this a picture? Is this advertisement? Is this an ethos, a pathos, or a logos? Is it is this guy is the words here, if you wouldn't wear your dog, please don't wear any fur. So yes, sure, this dude is on a TV show and no one's really watched this TV show because it's really old, but it's more about the dog, the cute dog, and how we wouldn't wear fur, right? This one's, oh, emotional, we don't want to kill any doggies, right? So that's really what we're looking at here. Woo. How about this one? We've got a picture of President Obama. And yes, it's got the word hope here, so you might think it's pathos, it's emotion, but really we're looking for the authority and trust that we have in President Obama, right? There's no logic, there's no scientific reason or numbers here. And you might say pathos, but really the main focus is President Obama. That's ethos. Now, this one clearly is a medicine ad. So, there's no authority person here. It's not like Justin Bieber is saying, come use this ADHD medicine. No one says that, right? There's no emotions going on here. It's actually really boring. There is a lot of scientific reason consistently effective in adults with ADHD. 14 hours are taking, so clearly, this is logos, science, very scientific for this medicine. How about this one? Is this one ethos, pathos, or logos? Well, it can't be this one. There's no one saying anything about that, right? Is there anything emotional about that? Mm, Not so much. It is giving us some numbers, but the best one underneath here is it is contrast. It's showing the difference between two things, and even better yet, it's the juxtaposition. It's putting the two maps next to each other, and you're like, oh well, clearly Verizon has better coverage than AT&T, and T, and this is really dated. You can see this ad says 3G. We're already on 5G. So, but seeing these two maps, you're like, oh well, if I'm going to use my logic, I'm of course going to go with Verizon because AT&T is so spotty. Who wants my cell phone to to go out when I'm driving through Montana? So we're going to go logos on this one. I'll do two more for you guys and let you guys go. So, what about the crying baby? Clearly, pathos, emotional. Crying baby, this is not a famous baby. This is not any logic. It's just a crying baby. So, pathos, emotional. Last one that I'm giving for you guys. You guys can do the rest yourselves. So, how about this supermodel? We've got the supermodel. I should know who it is, but I'm sorry, I don't know her name. Can't think of it off the top of my head with my COVID brain. But obviously, we're not don't have anything scientific. You might be like, oh, she's kind of pretty. Emotionally, I might be attracted to her, but really, we're looking for this singer. I think it's Rihanna now that I think of it, but maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's Rihanna. And so we're looking for her as a beautiful person and as our authority. She's beautiful. She uses this makeup, so we should trust her. That's our ethos right there. And there you go. You guys will have to finish the rest of this Kahoot up by yourselves. Good luck and earn those 45 points. Go back and do Quizlet Learn if when you're done, and I will make a new video for Wednesday. See you. Bye.